All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Orlando Guardians at Arlington Renegades post-game recap. And this loss stings, I think, worse than the first two losses because this was a 1-point loss, 10-9 at the Arlington Renegades, a game we led most of the way. Uh, Paxton Lynch ran in a touchdown 1 second into the fourth quarter. He ran in the go-ahead touchdown, and then later in the quarter, um, Arlington scored a touchdown and then went for one and got the extra point. And 10-9 is your final score. The Arlington Renegades improved to 2-1. The Orlando Guardians fall to 0-3. So, Paxton Lynch was 19 of 31 for 219 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Kyle Sloter of the Arlington Renegades was 18 of 23 for 124 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. Each team had a field goal as well. But congratulations to the Arlington Renegades. Both defenses showed up today, though, I'll tell you that. Both defenses showed up. This was a defensive battle right to the very end. Orlando had many opportunities to walk away with this game. They just couldn't capitalize. I was hoping they would put DeAndre Francois in, but they didn't. They went with Paxton Lynch, and there you go. Rushing, Paxton Lynch was 10 carries, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Taylor, 7 carries, 25 yards. Martin, 7 carries, 9 yards. Thomas, 1 carry, 3 yards. Receiving, Cody Latimer, 6 receptions, 66 yards. Charleston Rambo, 3 receptions, 29 yards. Harvey Cleveland was 1 reception, 28 yards. Thomas, 3 receptions, 25 yards. Lance Lenore, 1 reception, 22 yards. Eli Rogers, 2 receptions, 20 yards. Carter, 1 reception, 13 yards. Taylor, 1 reception, 9 yards. Martin, 1 reception, 7 yards. Defense. Smith had 9 tackles, 4 assists. Lee had 7 tackles, 2 assists. Plummer, 5 tackles, 1 assist, and 1 sack. Buchanan had 5 tackles, 1 assist. Thompson, 4 tackles, 1 assist. Sanders, 4 tackles, 2 assists. Scales, 3 tackles. Patton, 3 tackles, 2 assists. Wade Perry, 2 tackles. Wiggins, 2 tackles. Elam, 2 tackles. Willis, 2 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack. Henry, 1 tackle. Jones, 1 tackle. Murphy, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Mapanga, 1 tackle. Shad, 1 tackle, 1 assist. On the kick returns, Rogers had 1 return for 10 yards. Punt returns, Rogers had 2 returns for 19 yards. And the other Rogers had one return for 13 yards. Punting, Brown had 3 punts for 120 yards. His longest was 48. And he had 1 inside the 20. So Orlando's defense decided it wanted to show up today. The offense still, not there. I know it's only week 3, but this season is slipping away for Orlando. They have to fix this. Head coach Terrell Buckley has to get this fixed. Whether it go to DeAndre Francois or bring in another quarterback with an arm like Josh Allen that can get it downfield, like maybe like E.J. Manuel, who has that kind of an arm. And he's played for Florida State, so he's played in Florida. I wouldn't mind having E.J. Manuel come to the Orlando Guardians and try and save this team's season. For the Renegades, Kyle Sloter was 18 of 23 for 124 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Rushing, Smith, 18 carries, 49 yards. Farrow, 5 carries, 17 yards. Kyle Sloter, 4 carries, -2 yards. Receiving, Vaughn's, 5 carries, 5 receptions, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Canella, 5 receptions, 33 yards. Vander Esch, 2 receptions, 22 yards. Winningham, one reception, 13 yards. Arcanado, 3 receptions, 10 yards. Smith, 1 reception, 6 yards. Killens, 1 reception, 1 yard. Now on the defensive side of the ball for Arlington, Hill had 10 tackles, 3 assists, and a half a sack. Sankey, 8 tackles, 3 assists, and a half a sack. Payne, 5 tackles, 1 assist. Robinson, 4 tackles, 2 assists. Schooler, 4 tackles, 4 assists. Powell, 4 tackles, 1 assist. Brown, 3 tackles. Bosby, 2 tackles. Barnes, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Clark, 2 tackles, 1 assist, and a sack. Hawkins, 2 tackles. Radamy, 2 tackles, 1 assist, and a half a sack. LeBlanc, 1 tackle. Hector, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Coatney, 1 tackle, 1 assist, and a half a sack. Taylor, 1 tackle, 1 assist. And Graham Mobley had 1 tackle, 1 assist. For the kick returns on the Arlington side, Killens had 2 returns for 27 yards. Powell on punt returns had 1 return for 14 yards. And Marquette King for the Arlington Renegades had 5 punts for 263 yards. 263 yards punting for Marquette King. And he had 2 inside the 20. So they played a better game, but they still only scored single digits this time. They still can't get over that 12 point that 12 point per game slump that they're in. In week 4 next week, the Orlando Guardians go home to take on the team that blew them out in week 1, the Houston Roughnecks. That's going to be a tough one, but if Orlando's defense can play the way they played today against Arlington, they have a shot. They'll be in the game all game. If Orlando's defense can show up. All in all, though, I liked the way the defense played today. 0-3. Back to the drawing board. We need a third QB. Maybe they'll look at an outside QB. Maybe they will talk to EJ Manuel. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind it. He's got a big arm, a Josh Allen type arm. And he can get the ball downfield. This is something that the Orlando Guardians most desperately need. But congratulations to the Arlington Renegades and their fans. It was a very close game, 10-9. The Arlington Renegades over the Orlando Guardians. Back to the drawing board and try and figure this out. Guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video. Tell me what you think of the XFL so far this year. After a 3-year, it's back after almost 3-year hiatus, and they've been having some very close games and some very good games. And today, I thought we had a shot, and we did have a shot. We did have a shot to go into Arlington and steal this game, and they couldn't get it done. Paxton Lynch was the only one who scored a touchdown. He scored a rushing touchdown, But that doesn't mean that my feelings change about the way I feel for him. I'm still done with Paxton Lynch, but until we get another quarterback or two, there's nothing we can do about it. So I guess we get ready to go home and play Wade Phillips and the Houston Roughnecks. That game's gonna be tough, but you got to play the games, though. You got to play the games. Um, and that game is on Sunday at 3. No, that's this week. That game is Saturday at 7 o'clock. Saturday, March 11th. The Orlando Guardians versus the Houston Roughnecks. So they only get 6 days. So they probably get off tomorrow. They practice the rest of the week, and then they play Saturday. And then they play the following Sunday at the Vegas Vipers, and then they play the following Saturday a matinee game home against the Seattle Sea Dragons, and I can't wait for that one. But comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for my Edmonton Oilers at Buffalo Sabres preview, which is I'm going to make the video tonight, but it probably won't be up until tomorrow. Like I said, go Guardians, back to the drawing board. We need to go out and get a quarterback and some offensive line. And this team will come around. This team will come around. It was only a 1-point loss today in Arlington. I'm happy with the way the defense played. You couldn't have asked for a better game out of the defense. Go Guardians. Let's get ready to take on the Houston Roughnecks.